And welcome to today's reading. I hope that all is well. If you're new here, I am LeeApocrypha. Pleasure to meet you. If you're returning, welcome back. So family, love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Under the deck, we have Justice in reverse. Oh, and then I split it, and then we have the King of Swords in reverse. Alright. So somebody might be in their mind over some kind of situation. I feel like there's something here, an energy of this feels like the readings that have been coming through lately. Like somebody who's been really questioning their mind on a certain situation. It could have been over what somebody said or some kind of King of Swords energy. It doesn't have to be a guy. Alright. Let's see. Oh. Okay. I see what it is. The Lovers. So it showed itself reverse and it slid down to be upright. So definitely, I feel like this is a love situation, or it could have been a work situation for somebody. It could have been something in regards to family. It doesn't have to be romantic, but I am getting that sense here. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. Perhaps there was an engagement that did not follow through. The Ace of Rods. So the Ace of Wands, energies could have been very unbalanced here. Somebody could have had some intuitive inclinations about things going on in the relationship or in this workplace or in this family dynamic. But I feel like there was a lot of benefit of the doubt, a lot of hopeful, wishful thinking, which came from a good place. Like, it came from the heart. It was genuine. But at the same time, like when your intuition's telling you something and your spirit guides are telling you something and you ask for advice or you ask for guidance and it's telling you the same thing, but then you keep denying it, then at that point you're choosing to be naive about a certain situation. And I feel like for some of you, you've moved past this energy where you have already learned from this. And for others of you, this could be a time where you are learning about this. And just because you really feel from your heart and that you really love somebody doesn't always mean that you should, believe a situation if your intuition is telling you otherwise. Let's see. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. When I saw it, I thought it was the Seven of Swords, I was about to say. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, and we have the Tower in reverse. You used to be really caught up in your head about this situation. You had the clarity that you were seeking, but then you were choosing not to see it for some of you. It's because you have this innocence, this genuine love and caring, compassionate energy within you, that it was hard for you to see, sometimes when it's time to move on, when it's time to end something. I'm seeing like this Tower of Skulls and then it just like falling, like I'm just seeing a bunch of them fall. Yeah, black and white. Black and white may be significant to you. Maybe you're somebody who is working on your balance, on being more balanced, or you should be focusing on bringing more balance into your life. We have the Four of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Interesting. We have, with these three colors, we have the, what are they called? Primary colors. Blue, yellow, and red. Primary colors, This could have been somebody that you were really deeply connected with, that you thought things were going to be, how can I say, Like this person was one of your primary choices, or there was somebody who was definitely a part of your inner circle. I feel like you trusted somebody and it did not, things didn't work out. I'm getting this message again. Different deck, different day. I see 11:33, and this energy is coming out again. So I feel like somebody here who's watching this may have also watched the other ones and is still kind of like struggling to make that answer, you know? I feel like that's been very difficult lately. With this Four of Cups, I'm seeing like 3 people, each with 1 cup, together in a group, and 1 person with 1 cup alone. So, I saw 555. You could have felt really left out about something, and I feel like this could have been in regards to some kind of emotional communication. And I say that because cups symbolize emotion. They're also the symbol of water, or the element of water. And blue symbolizes the throat chakra, which is about communication, truth, speaking how you feel, conveying the truth. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody could have felt isolated or alone. It's like when you really think about this situation, you felt it in different parts of your body. So like your heart would ache in a certain moment where you feel like someone was telling you a lie. Your mind was always so full of teeter-tottering thoughts, like your intuition telling you not to trust the situation, but then your heart telling you like, oh, but you love this person, but then it aches because you feel like they're lying to you. Like I'm seeing that like a lot in the mind. And then maybe you would speak about how you felt, but then you didn't want to say everything about how you felt because you didn't want to push somebody away. And then I feel like you may have also felt this if you were like sexually intimate with this person or something. You could have really felt in your lower chakras when they were lying to you. Or maybe there's been like a lot of this energy where you feel your lower chakras are kind of like very active right now. So you may have been feeling very like desiring intimacy. For some of you, for others of you, you may have been feeling like all of this out of balance, and you may have been feeling like the opposite. Instead of desiring intimacy, you may be kind of holding people at a distance and really protecting your sacred energy and your body. For those of you who have made a change in regards to a certain situation, in regards to this situation, I feel here that these changes have brought you more happiness or more awareness towards certain things that you should be more focused on. I feel like you have been doing better to have mental clarity over certain situations. I feel you working towards what you are passionate about. I'm seeing the sacral chakra. I'm seeing the solar plexus chakra. There's a lot here about the sun. Someone may have been sunbathing or just kind of being out in the sun more often. I feel like somebody is being less afraid of being out in the sun more often. Maybe there's somebody who doesn't like to like the burning sensation, or maybe they just don't like the heat, but then for some reason they've been feeling really drawn to be in the sun or be awake around, sunrise or something of that nature, doing something around that time. This solar aspect is really bright here. I feel like there's something about your sun sign that you may need to connect with more. And perhaps for some of you, you can work on this in the morning. Now I'm seeing Morning Star. I'm hearing Morning Star. Maybe you work with Lucifer, perhaps. For some of you, you just connect with the earth or with Gaia. I'm seeing Pele and Sekhmet. Okay. This is not for everybody, but I feel like there may be something significant here about golfing. Somebody may like to golf. That is, I feel like, a very specific message. I'm seeing grass, a field of grass. And then I'm seeing somebody running in grass or grounding themselves in grass. I'm seeing dogs running at the park. Okay, there's more about connecting with your nature, connecting with the sun, connecting with the light energy. Okay. Then we have the Three of Wands. I feel like having this new perspective, this newfound clarity, whatever it is that you found, maybe one day you literally woke up and your energies just felt different, you felt ready, or maybe a certain situation happened that all of a sudden you just had this extreme clarity where you're like, you know what, it's time for me to move on, it's time for me to up and leave, it's time for a change. And I'm seeing this really helping your stability. And this awareness or this new opportunity came about because you were open to new opportunities, new possibilities. You were open to changes and transformative energies. Okay. And now I'm seeing a heart, like an anatomically correct heart. Or maybe a mineral that is in the shape of an anatomically correct heart, or a mineral just in the shape of a heart. I'm seeing that for somebody. We have these Six of Cups with pink and blue. Something could have been significant here about high school for someone. Maybe they just graduated or they're about to. Congratulations if that's your case. This could be college. Course. I feel like somebody could have had gotten a new job or is still working towards creating those kind of changes. Maybe there's something significant here about a lab. Each and every single one of these mentions a lab. Sparrow lab. There could be something here about EMT, phlebotomy, something in the medical field. I'm also seeing somebody who creates I'm seeing beauty products. Maybe somebody's in the beauty industry. A hairstylist, a makeup artist. Maybe they're just an artist of like a different form, not just makeup, but like a different medium. Maybe they really like to sketch or draw. Realism doesn't have to be the case, but I am getting that energy here. Okay. So with the Six of Cups, I'm seeing there is this desire for this balance. Okay. So again, I feel like these messages have been coming through lately. So I feel like this is, for the same kind of person needs to really make that change, make that choice. And things will be better for it. It's okay. It's difficult. The Page of Wands in reverse. I'm seeing a fig tree. There's this energy of wanting to release this naivety or this naive energy. Somebody may have been feeling childish about something. Personally, I believe that there's a difference between being childish and being immature. So I don't think that there's anything inherently wrong about a childish like energy, but I think an immaturity is that negative attribute of what people mean when they talk about childish, in my personal opinion. because I think it's important to stay connected with our inner child and to have this like childlike wonder and childlike non-biased or non-corrupted opinions about things, where I feel like so many children, in my opinion, usually are more honest than adults. But it is when they are faced by experiences with their parents or with other people that they start to close off or start to lie, is what I feel. I feel like children, in their inherent nature, our inherent nature, I feel like, is to be honest, but people can be afraid that there's going to be some backlash or some kind of discipline taken towards them if they're honest. And so there's so many people, adults, who do not tell the truth about certain situations because they don't want to be found out or they don't want to take responsibility for their own actions. But I'm seeing this being released here. Okay. 11:44. When this is released and when you just connect with healing your inner child and just embodying your pure source energy, your pure solar your soul's pure energy, I feel like things are going to get better for you and you're going to be happier for it. You're also going to have a lot more creativity and more energy towards leveling up, towards bossing up, towards creating your own business, towards putting yourself out there. It's going to be different for everybody. Now we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Now it's interesting because the Four of Pentacles can be like this selfish kind of energy, and blue again associates with the throat chakra, but it's in reverse. All of these are like jaws or parts of jaws and have teeth. So I do feel like this is a very, very strong message to be very clear about how you convey your truth and how you speak to others. Be very careful. There could be a new energy around you and you don't want to give off a wrong impression. I think first impressions are important, even if people don't want to admit that. First impressions are important. Yeah, there's a lot here about something needs to be spoken or to be cautious of some kind of communication that's going on. Or there could be a brokenness, a lack of communication in a certain situation. And again, I feel like this has a lot to do with the past couple of tarot readings that I posted. Okay, so let's see what's under the deck. We have the Ten of Coins. So the Ten of Pentacles, this is a beautiful energy to end off of. We have these beautiful flowers with all these different colors and a lot of different body parts too. So I feel like this is symbolizing just this overwhelming joy and passionate energy you're gonna feel. I feel like one day you're gonna wake up or you're just gonna have some kind of epiphany out of nowhere where you realize, like, you know what, like everything that has left me, I feel genuinely better for, even though it has been a hard struggle and there's still some healing going on, that I feel that you can see through the mask and through the chains, the bondage that you have been kind of stuck in for some of you. Oh, wow. And then 10 of Cups right underneath. This one has wisdom, elixir, bliss, harmony, calming, dream, happiness, love, passion. These are beautiful colors here. Okay. There's a lot here about the higher chakras. I'm seeing somebody's higher chakras could be more activated than their lower chakras right now, but it's important to find some kind of balance. The beautiful thing is ending on a 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. There's a lot of beautiful new energy around you and a lot of beautiful opportunities. Seize the moment. Don't forget that now is the present. The past is in the past. It cannot be changed. All we can do is focus on here and now and strive towards doing better for our future and for each other. Okay, so I saw 2002. So you may be seeing that number. There could be something significant about the number 2 or 20. And also number 1010 as well. Okay. I love you guys. I hope that this message, I saw 2020. I hope this message brought some clarity and perspective onto your situation. And, yeah. Hope that you have a great day, night, whatever time it is. If you're interested in a personal reading, I'm available. Let me know. If you have any ideas for some readings, leave them down in the comments. Alright, love you guys. Thank you so much. Take care.